Hello, everyone. My name is Wasim Ahmed, and I am a lecturer at James Watts School of Engineering. Today, in this video, I will introduce you to 5G application and particularly 5G applications in telerobotics. So far, you have learned and heard a lot about 5G fundamentals and 5G technologies. And in this short video, I will discuss one of its potential applications. So let's introduce first of all with a couple of terminologies. The very first terminology we need to understand and we do need to learn is teleoperation. I am sure most of you have already played with some of the toys which were not connected with the hardware. So, for example, some of the toy cars they come with a remote control, which is a wireless remote control, and you can control this car using this remote control. So, teleoperation is very similar to you controlling that small toy car. It is a mechanism where a machine is controlled from a distance. And that's what we can, it's a remote control in this case. So when you are playing that card or any other toy or any other thing using that remote control, which is the wireless remote control, and you are using any one of your toy, then we are call it a remote controlling. And this is known as teleoperation. The second terminology that we need to understand and we need to learn is the telerobotics. So this is one area of robotics in which the robotics are actually the control. They are normally either fully um, manual or semi-autonomous robots, which are controlled from a distance. And they are normally controlled using wireless network, either Wi-Fi or in today's technology using um, 5G technology. So it means you can control a semi-autonomous or manual robot using using a remote control that we said or from a distance, and this is known as a telerobotics. So the teleoperation is normally associated with robots. However, it is a very general terminology which can be used and which can be associated under to any object which is operated remotely from a distance, and a person from a distance is controlling its functionality or doing the operation from a distance, and that distance could be few meters or could be hundred or thousands of miles away. So now we can look at some of the potential applications of the 5G. The convergence of 5G and teleoperations solution will transform industrial automation for everything from traditional manufacturing, environment to commercial agriculture, and also connected health and many other industrial verticals. So the combination of high speed network and which is a we could say the bandwidth, extreme reliable and ultra low latency communication, that all together will enable high interconnected systems and processes that will lead to unprecedented workforce machinization. So we can see that how this will bring a revolution in the industry, connected industry, by connecting these machines, these robots, um, and to the internet. So, for example, these telerobotics can be used to control the robots remotely in the packaging industry, or any industry where we have conveyor belt, and some of the robots are either putting the items into the boxes, or checking the items if they are okay, or packing them, or sealing them. So such kind of robots can be used in this case from remotely. The other thing is, the robots that we have it are the humanoid, or such kind of joint robots which are interactive, and they can be controlled, and they can be operated remotely from a distance. For example, I watched one program, and in this program they showed that how, in Japan, the robots, which are placed in a restaurant, are operated remotely by people from home. So these robots, they come to the people, guests, they take order, they deliver the food, and they speak, and the audio they speak is not the robotic audio, it is actually the audio spoken by a person from a distance. So these all robots can be operated, they can move around, and they can talk, and they are all done, the in terms of from a distance controlling. So it can be done on a bigger scale. Another application is in a warehouse, or different kind of luggage movement, heavy luggage movement. Nowadays, the cranes or other forklifters, they are operated then and there by a human being. So we can have such a cranes or forklifters which can be operated remotely by using the cameras and also the remote control. So people who is operating, they can see, they can do multiple, they can operate multiple machines, from remotely at a multiple locations. So this will be more kind of utilization of human power. So, so one of the setup we can think of is on a conveyor belt, on an assembly line. So we are trying to show you one demonstration here, how such work can be done and can be controlled efficiently, without any delay over the 5G networks. So we can think of two robots which are working on an assembly line. One of them may be um, taking the items from another conveyor belt and putting on the conveyor, and the second robot may be taking these one by one and putting into the box, and they both are controlled remotely, from a workstation or from a mobile phone or from any other device. They could have a direct just control, or they could have a vision feedback. So there could be a camera which is looking at this robot, and then this feedback is sent to the operator. So operator have a real time vision, and real time video from this robot, so they can accurately um, operate and accurately pick up the object and put it on the conveyor belt. So in this case, what we needed, we need a high throughput for the camera to send the accurate video in a very good detail. And we need ultra reliable and low latency controlling mechanism. So when a person is trying to pick up and drop something, so the accuracy and the reliability is spot on. And all these three characteristics, we can get it from 5G. It's a high bandwidth, and also URLC, the ultra reliable low latency communication network. So this gives us a full 5G package in this case, and hence we can use it in this demo. So on the next slide, I would like to show you one of the demo that we have prepared in our lab. So in this demo, we have one robot which is controlled by one of our research associate who is working on these machines. So what he is doing is he can see the robot from a distance, but robot is not connected with a hard solid wire to the computer or to the mobile phone, and he can from a distance control it. And that connectivity, the control mechanism is done over 5G. And we can see, once I play the video now, you would be able to see that the accuracy and the response is quite fast and very accurate. So whenever he wants to move left and right and trying to pick up the the blocks, so he can maneuver and adjust it accordingly. So this is possible because of the ultra reliable and low latency network which is offered by 5G. So he's doing one critical task, trying to stack one block on top of each other where you need an accuracy. So you can see that it was very accurate and very prompt. Thank you very much. Bye bye.